Lex. For those of you guys who are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell because I have a lot of fun stuff in the works. I'm going to be doing covers, fashion advice, I'm going to be doing challenges, collabs with some people. A lot of fun stuff is in the works, so hit that bell so you get notified as soon as I post a video. And let's get on to the video. Okay, loves, so today's video is 20 facts that you guys may not know about me. So, the first fact that I came up with is, you guys might know me from my Instagram as Lex or Lex Baby or Lexio or all that stuff, right? And my YouTube name is clearly Lex Baby. But what you guys may not know is my first name, my actual name is Alexia, not Lex or Lexi or Alexis and all that. It's not. It's Alexia. Alexia. That's my first name. But I always went by Lexi, Lex, Alex, but mostly Lexi and Lex. So that is the first fact that you may not have known about. The second fact that you may not have known about me, I had 3 guinea pigs growing up. Not 1, not 2, but 3. So my first guinea pig that I got, name was Lightning. I was gonna name it Lexi, but then it turned out to be a boy, so I was like, oh, okay, I need to change that to Lightning. The second guinea pig I got, name was Ellie. And the third guinea pig I got, name was Callie. Now, I had to get Callie because Ellie being a girl, she's not supposed to be by herself, so we got another one because, like, that's the rules or something like that. The third fact that you might not know about me is I have 2 half-brothers who are, one is 8 years older than me and the other one is 7 years older than me. Now, the story behind my 2 brothers is I'm the first child of both my parents. So, like, my mom is my brother's mom and my dad is my brother's dad. But I have both of them as my parents, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't have a different mom or a different dad. They have a different dad and he has a different mom. Yeah, you get it. Okay. The fourth thing I came up with is I became an auntie at the age of 10. I was 10 when I became an auntie, guys. That's because my oldest brother, who's 8 years apart from me, got his girlfriend pregnant in, like, they were just finishing high school, and they, like, literally didn't tell anyone that she was, so I became an auntie at the age of 10. The first time I held my nephew, guys, I was terrified because babies are, 1, super cute, but 2, really fragile, so you have to be really, like, gentle and careful with them. I was so terrified to hold my nephew. I sat in a recliner and I literally, I'm there and, like, I'm, like, holding it, but I'm, like, oh my gosh, I'm holding my nephew, but I'm, like, kind of stiff, and then I'm, like cringe smile at the camera because I'm, like, focusing on not dropping the baby, even though I'm sitting there, like, I was just terrified to hold a baby. Anyway, moving on. My 5th fact that you may not know about me, I am lactose intolerant, which means I can't eat some ice cream, some yogurt, some desserts with cream, and all that stuff like that, because I need to take a pill, and the pill is chalky and really gross, so I don't, like, ever take that pill unless I really need to. If not, I just, like, have those substituted things that I actually can eat with ice cream, with, like, the yogurt or with the reduced fat milk and all that stuff. So the 6th thing that you may not know about me is my favorite color changes depending on my mood. So right now my favorite color is actually this yellow or this rose gold. These are my 2 top favorite colors right now. And I really like this yellow because it's a perfect fall color, perfect spring color. It works for the summer too. And it just looks nice against my skin tone, I guess you could say. I don't know, I really like it. But actually, I like this color even before I got this hoodie. So this hoodie is, like, my go-to hoodie right now. I absolutely love it. It's oversized and it's so freaking cozy and I just love it. And it has pockets, which is always good. Okay, on to the next one. My 7th fact that you may not know about me. The first time that I left the islands in general, like I left the state of Hawaii pretty much, I was 5 years old. And that was when my cousin Rayson and I went to Disneyland together. And our parents, like, we were literally 5 years old, and it was hilarious because I was tall enough to ride every single ride except for the Indiana Jones ride, because it was like there was no seatbelts and it was super dangerous, so my parents wouldn't let me go on it. But like my cousin, they had to stuff his shoes, and it was hilarious. That's the only thing I remember from that trip, honestly. Like a blurry thing of I'm standing there and my cousin's standing there and they're stuffing his shoes. Too funny. Okay, the 8th thing that you guys may not know about me is my hair has been dyed a total of 4 times. And you might be asking, why? Like, why would you do that to your hair? It's because I was very into the trendy thing. Like, red highlights was in because of Lucy Stone on a show that I was watching and all that, and I really wanted that in my hair because my hair was like super dark. So I got red highlights in the 7th grade, and literally the next day everyone else had red, and I was like, what the heck? Okay, cool. I thought it was going to be unique, but I guess everybody wants to have red in their hair. That's cool. You do you, whatever. I still look bomb. I'm good. Okay, and then after that, I got a different color in my hair. So I had sort of an ombre-ish because I had the red. It turned into a light pink, and so I had the people at the hair salon kind of blend it into my hair. So I had this ombre, like, dip dyed sort of thing. And then I didn't like it after a little while, so instead I got the violet dip dye, where my hair was like this long, like it was like all the way to here, and I got all of like this dip dyed, but it was way too long, and it was summer, and it was too hot, and I just had to cut it off. So I chopped off all of the dip dye, and my parents were so mad at me. They got over it now, but like that was not a good thing to do. So here's a little tip for you guys. If you guys want to dip dye your hair, try to cut it to the length you want before you dip dye it, because if not, it's just a waste of money. Just don't do that to yourselves or your parents. It's not fun. I've been there, so I get it. Okay, and the last one that I did for my hair is, it's very dark. If you can see, it's very dark, so I wanted it lighter for the photo shoots I was doing, for the pageant I was going to be in, for all these things I was doing at the time. I wanted my hair lighter because I just thought it was too dark, so I had the hairstylist tint my entire head, so my hair is literally a color darker from its natural color. Oh, no, darker, what am I saying? My hair is now a color lighter than my natural color, and I actually really like it, but I don't normally like my hair, so it's the first time I'm gonna ever say that, and it's probably the last time you're ever gonna hear that. Okay, moving on to number 9. My favorite type of food. I have a lot of favorite type of foods, but my like ultimate favorite, like the one like I can't live without, like I really love and I want to eat it all the time if I could, if it wasn't so darn expensive, would be sushi. I love sushi because I love raw fish that's seasoned. I love ebi, I love tamago, I love salmon, I love karage. I love all these different like Japanese sushi dishes that I've tried in my lifetime this far. And my favorite sushi, fun fact, my favorite sushi is probably either the salmon roll, the rainbow roll, or I really like the dragon roll. And these are all different rolls that are from a sushi place around, like, locally here. If you guys didn't know, I'm from Hawaii, so actually we're known for our local food, but we have good sushi places too. So at Ibesuya, we have the rainbow roll, and we have the dragon roll, and those are my 2 favorites. So the rainbow roll is basically a California roll with like salmon, ahi, hamachi, shrimp, all like chopped on the top, and it's so good. It adds like the California and makes it so good. If you guys haven't tried it, go try it. Comment down in the comments if you guys did, and let me know what you think, because this is personally one of my favorites. The dragon roll is shrimp tempura with a mayo sauce, teriyaki sauce, and it's basically, it has like a cucumber and it's wrapped with seaweed, obviously. It's really good though. They're like explosions of taste in your mouth. They're so good. I love them. Okay, babbling. Moving on. We are at our halfway point, so like the halfway done. Okay, cool. So number 10 is I eat a lot of fiber. I love fruits. I love veggies. Ever since I was young, my parents really cut down, like really, I don't know, limited my sugar, candy, cake, soda, all of that stuff that's not good for you. They really limited me on that. So once I was finally able to try soda, which I don't even think I think I was actually like double digits. I was just double digits when my mom let me try soda. And I was like, it's juice, but what is wrong with it? Like, it's burning my throat. What is this? It was like, oh, it's soda. I never gave you soda. And I was like, why didn't you give me soda? My throat is burning now. And it's like, because I didn't want you to have soda. It's full of sugar. It's full of the carbonation. It's very bad for you. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So I don't really drink soda a lot. My go-to soda right now would probably be Sierra Mist, and like that's it. I don't exactly like soda that much. My favorite drink is either a strawberry smoothie or some sort of tea that I can sweeten, or water, because they're really good for you. Okay. No, strawberry smoothies are not good for you. They're good for me. Okay. Anyway, on to the next one. My favorite ice cream flavor. So a lot of you guys have actually commented on my Instagram or like messaged me from my Snapchat going, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Because I have like this thing wherever I go to the ice cream place, I have a filter and then I have my ice cream and I'm like doing a little pose with it or whatever, and I'm literally like using it as like a Tumblr item to take like tons of pictures, and it's always Rocky Road. Like, no, that's a lie. It's mostly Rocky Road. Sometimes it's green tea, or sometimes it's just plain chocolate, or stuff like that. But my go-to is Rocky Road. It has almonds, it has marshmallows, and it is chocolate. It's so good. You guys should totally try it if you haven't. It's my favorite ice cream flavor. Okay, on to number 12. In the 7th grade, I had fangs right up here. Fangs. I told you, like vampire fangs. Like, it was sharp. And moving on. So I had braces in the 7th grade to help fix my crowdiness on the bottom, and I had to pull out my fangs on the top so that my teeth could then come down and align better with the braces. It was so painful. I first had to get rubber bands actually, and it wasn't that painful, but I ended up missing school because I couldn't like eat or drink anything, and I was talking all funny because two things wedged between your teeth, like, I don't know, you try to talk like that, yeah. Did you understand me? Yeah, I didn't think so. But anyway, yeah, I got braces in the 7th grade, and I got them off around middle or towards the end of my freshman year. No, towards the middle of my freshman year in high school. Moving on to number 13. A lot of the time when I do get to know me videos or questions and Q&As, a lot of people ask me where I want to travel. So the number one place that I really want to travel is where this Eiffel Tower is located, which would be Paris, France. I've always wanted to travel there ever since I can remember. My parents and I have talked about a trip to Europe just so that I could go to Paris with my mom, and that's probably still in the works. I'm not exactly sure, but that's my dream location to travel to. I really want to go to Paris, France. One of my favorite genres to listen to, like to really rock out to and stuff, would be alternative. And for those of you guys who don't know, I love Green Day, My Chemical Romance, Daughtry. I don't think Daughtry falls under alternative. Blink-182, Jimmy Eat World, all kinds of different alternative groups and such that I really like, and I like to listen to because their music really is very cool. Oh, and I also like 3 Days Grace. 3 Days Grace is good too. Oh, okay. Number 15 that you guys might not know about me, the 15th fact that you may not know about me, is I love modeling, acting, singing, and writing, and all that stuff. But what you may not know is I love taking pictures. So these are like some pictures that I've taken. This was with a Polaroid. Oh, you can't even see it. Okay, these are Polaroid pictures, so I'm not going to show you those because you can't even see them. But I love having pictures taken of me as well as taking pictures. So taking pictures goes to photography and all the stuff I really like to do. So this is a picture of my mom that I took. And these are all literally just pictures and pictures and pictures. And okay. Here's a picture from my Sweet 16. That's my homeboy, Caleb. And then I just have all these pictures from my Sweet 16. So let me show you some pictures I have taken on my phone. If you can see them, I'm not exactly sure if you'll even be able to see them because of the lighting. So this picture right here, I'm going to closer to the camera so you can see. This picture right here is from Akaka Falls. That's one of the biggest waterfalls. Okay. Wait, maybe I can. Okay. Okay, wait. Can you see that? Okay, there. Can you see that? Right there. Okay. So that is Akaka Falls. It's one of the really big falls in Hawaii. It's actually located in Honolulu all the way up to the top. It's a beautiful waterfall. My mom actually grew up going there with her siblings and her dad, and they would literally have an access road where you could go and stand right there, and the waterfall would be going down, and you could see the bottom, and it was terrifying, but it was so cool. I was like, if they had that, I would so do that. And she's like, no, it was too dangerous. Like, someone literally fell and died. And I was like, oh, darn, they didn't take safety precautions. Like, if I were to do that, I would take safety precautions. Like, I would have someone holding a rope from, like, far away just in case that dude drop or, like, slip or whatever. Because, like I said, I'm a klutz. This one is actually in Pohiki. No, actually, that's Ahalanui. That's at the Warm Ponds. It was actually destroyed from all the lava, but that's one of the pictures I caught before all that happened. Such a beautiful pond. I went there when I was younger. The hot pond swimming in there was really cool. And then that was actually during sunrise. So I had just left the lighthouse at Paliki taking pictures of the sunrise, and I caught that shot, and I found it really artistic, and I love that shot. So those are my photography photos that I just showed you, and all of these photos right here, I'm just going to push them to the side. Okay, the next fact that you might not know about me is I absolutely hate bullies. It's just no good reason for bullies. Like, why do people think that it's okay to make someone else feel lower than you or worse than you or make them feel like they're nothing? That's not okay. I absolutely hate bullying, hate bullies, cyber bullies, physical bullies, whatever. If you are being mean to someone because of something that they did to you, then I guess you're standing up for yourself, but I hate bullies, guys. I hate bullying. I hate seeing people cry and be sad. I hate people teasing others. It's not okay. It's not good, and it's definitely something I want to help prevent. So me being Miss Hawaii Island Filipina this year, my platform is preventing bullying and basically like inspiring others to stand up for yourself and find what you really want to do and really fight for it, because nothing in this life is free. But going back to preventing bullying, I have a personal connection to this because I myself was actually bullied because of my name. My name, as I mentioned earlier in the video, is Alexia, but a lot of the time people would use other like diseases and call me that, and it was because I was a new girl and I was different than other girls around there, so they would call me anorexia, dyslexia, schizophrenia, bulimia, all these things, and it just made me feel so bad. And it was like I didn't even do anything to them. Like, why are they saying this stuff to me? And that was when I was younger, and I was really scared, and just I didn't know what to do, what to think. There was problems back at home. School life wasn't good. That was a time in my life where I just didn't want it, I didn't care, I didn't do anything about it. I just took it and I moved on, like I walked away or anything like that. But as I grew older and I started to mature more, I started standing up for myself, and that's what I say everyone should do, because bullies only get the power if you give it to them. Stand up for yourself, you know? If you're getting bullied out of school, go to a teacher or talk to your parents about it. Don't do what I did and just eternalize everything, because then you'll end up with something called anxiety. And I'm pretty sure that people out there will roast me for talking about anxiety, but I have had anxiety before, so I have a personal connection to this. This is only my personal opinion. It's not at all accurate because of some scientific background check, whatever, any of that. It's just my personal opinion. All of these things that I'm saying, bullying, getting bullied, standing up for yourself, when you're bullied, you develop anxiety, you develop fear, and it's something that consumes people, and I've been there before. I was once so scared to go to school that I would fake being sick just so I didn't have to go to school. And then my grades would drop, and I'd have to go talk to my teachers, let them know what's going on. I'd have to do all this crazy stuff. So that's a story for other time. If you guys actually want to know the story behind how I became the person I am today, comment down below. I'm actually thinking about doing a video about that. I might be doing a blog about that pretty soon. Not exactly sure. But going back to bullies, I'm the one person that if I see someone being bullied, I will stand up for them. I will be like, what did this person do to you? Oh, nothing? Then why are you talking to them this way? What's going on with you? Why are you taking out your anger, your issues on this person? If this person didn't do anything and this person's literally just like, you're ugly, I don't like seeing your face at school, or stop talking, like I don't like your voice, then it's basically they're insecure about stuff going on in their life, and it's nothing to do with this person. This person has problems that they don't know how to deal with, so they're taking out their frustration and anger on this person. I have been that person that has been basically, I guess you could say, the anchor for some other people to come and talk to me, vent to me, yell at me, even almost try to fight me because they were just having so many problems going on at home. Bullying is not okay. If you're being bullied, talk to someone about it. If you are bullying others, cut it out. It's not something that makes you seem cooler. It's not something that you should be doing all the time. It's not something that will help you in your life. You could be going through hell at home, and you could be the biggest bully at school, so you'll have no problems at school. But what really matters is how everything is going at home and in your personal life, because those people at school, they're temporary. You only see them for a certain amount of time in a day. Your family, you probably see them all the time. More contact with them than the contact with them. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going on a rant. Just fact 16. I hate bullies and I hate bullying, and I'm always the one to stand up for the little guy. And I straight up will tell you if you're stepping on my toes. Straight up, I will tell you, like, stop. You're irritating me. What did you just say? Yeah, that's what I thought. I will straight up call you on your stuff. And I will always defend the little guy. Because in this life, life's just too short to let those bigger people or those ignorant people get to you. You know what I mean? Stand up for yourself, or just remove yourself from the situation and let it go. That's my advice for you. Okay, sorry, I got a little heated, went on a rant there. Okay, on to number 17. I used to do gymnastics when I was younger. I started when I was super young. I was in preschool when I started, honestly, and I quit around intermediate, I would say. I quit around 6th grade, 7th grade. Yeah, I quit around 7th grade. And why I did is because they didn't let me advance forward, and I was just getting bored, so I was just not for me. Number 18, I started acting when I was 8. I went to a lot of summer camps, and I went to different, I guess you could say different schools, different plays. I had a lot of friends that were doing plays in their churches, in their schools, and all that. So I started acting when I was 8. I acted just by myself in my room. I would make little, I guess you could say like web shows or little tiny commercials for myself just because I was so into acting. But once I started going to summer camps and such, it really opened up my eyes to the worlds of acting, singing, basically performing, show business. And I absolutely loved acting. I actually ended up being in a commercial for one of the community colleges here, and it was like I was interviewing the mayor, who was a guest speaker at our summer camp that summer. So I was the reporter interviewing him, and it was a lot of fun, and I was just having fun, you know, being me and being a little like reporter, actor, but that only lasted a little while until I started getting serious, and I started getting serious acting around probably 7th grade, when I got more into reading up scripts online, doing monologues for myself, practicing Disney Channel character monologues and all that. So that's a story for another time, but I started acting officially when I was 8. Number 19, I really like elephants. I feel like there's just a spiritual vibe to them, and they're just so majestic. They're huge animals, but they're beautiful creatures. And I really want to go to Thailand because Thailand has this rescue sanctuary for elephants where they rescue elephants from circuses who whipped them or treated them horribly, or they rescue them from the wild where they probably got hurt as well. So I really like elephants. I'm Indian, and I feel a strong connection to elephants. That's why I support Ivory Ella. Ivory Ella is a brand company, t-shirts, bottles, bags, all kinds of things where all the proceeds go to helping elephants. So, and finally, you've reached the end of the video, guys. Fact number 20. So, fact number 20, not all of you guys are going to know this about me. Some of you guys who went to high school, I was in my senior English class, will know this about me, but others probably will not. This fact about me, not even my parents know. I like to debate with people depending on the topic. I really like the sake of arguing and winning. Like, if it's a good topic and I like it and I want to win, I will win. And I don't know, I just like having, I like proving my point is right. So if you were to come up to me and be like, hey Lexi, which one do you think is better from, I guess you could say, a director's point of view? A Marvel movie or a DC movie? And I would be like, okay, let me stop you right there. First of all, that's not even the question. The actual question would be, which one do you like better for movies, Marvel or DC? And I would say Marvel, because Marvel experience in film making pretty much. I would say that DC TV shows are doing pretty well, but I would say that Marvel movies do better. And I would argue my point by saying that DC movie does not do as well as a Marvel movie. And I would just go into that, and I would use my hardcore facts, and I would slam this person down so that I would be right. I'm that competitive when it comes to debating, depending on if I like the topic. My final grade for my English class that debated if I were to graduate or not, I had to debate between standardized testing being good or bad or something like that. And I remember my teacher saying I was the best speaker, and I was shook to my core. I literally couldn't I just couldn't do anything. I was sitting there in my seat, and I was pointing at someone else because she said, who do you think was the best speaker? And I pointed at Koa, who was like a little bit away from me. And I was like, he was definitely the best speaker. He rebutted everything. He had the hardcore facts. He was calm in his speech and didn't exactly overdo it, you know what I mean? So when she said it was actually Lexi, I was like, what? It was like, oh, okay. I started hysterically laughing because I just didn't even know what to do. I was so shook, but I was unbelievably proud that my teacher thought I was a really good debater. And thinking back, I really like debating. I debate with my mom all the time if I'm right or if she's right. I debate with my dad. I debate with my grandpa. I used to debate with my cousins all the time. So thinking back, I really like debating with people depending on the topic. And that is the last fact that most of you guys would not have known about me if I didn't tell you. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and bearing through the 20 facts about me that you may not have already known. There's probably much more that I can share, but that's for a part 2, I think. So if you guys really like this video, comment down below if you want a part 2, and maybe it'll be up soon. Never know. Outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to me if you haven't already. Turn on the bell so that you get notified as soon as I post. Follow me on IG. I post every single day regarding my Vlogmas. I will be doing more branding, so that'll be up soon. And add me on Snapchat for your girl's day-to-day life. Okay, bye guys.